In our next segment, we are interacting with the sales manager for Beverly Land Investment in the person of Miss Lillian Anoville. Miss Lillian, you're welcome to Sweet Home TV and thank you for honoring our invitation.
Thank you for having me, madam.
Kindly tell us about Beverly Land Investment.
Okay, thank you for the question. Beverly Land Investment, as the name implies, is a genuine real estate company in Tema. And then we have the sole desire to help sole investors or corporate investors, business partners, interested parties, and any other person who has a desire to invest in assets, especially in lands, thereby generating a high value on the properties over a stipulated number or period of time.
Okay.
So that is exactly what we do.
Okay. Is that to say for the layman that is you're into the sale of lands?
Exactly.
Okay. Could you please tell us some of the locations where your lands are?
All right, so let me check this in. I sell in acres.
Okay.
Yes, that is what I said for sole investors or corporate bodies. So basically the interest is to sell in acres for you to generate a higher value after a period of time.
Okay.
Yes, so our locations, it's cut across. We have lands in Pram. We have some also in Committee 25, that is Tema. We have some in Shire Hills. We have another one also in Chopoli, that is the airport residential area. And then we have other ones too at the East Legon residential area as well.
Oh, wow. Interesting. What are some of the price ranges of these lands?
Okay, so because it's an investment company, we can equally start as low as 100,000 Ghana cedis for, let's say, 5 acres of plots.
Okay.
And then we'll be able to come into terms with you for the number of months you want your property to be with us. And then we'll be able to regulate it for you. And then your interest starts working for you.
Okay.
Yes.
So these lands, from what I gather right now, the minimum you can buy is from 5 acres and above.
All right, so with the fixed, we have 2 types of lands when it comes to Beverly Land Investment. The fixed asset, it's from between 5 and 10. So even if you want to buy 6, you want to buy 8, you are within that perimeter.
Okay.
So within that acres that you are buying, for, let's say you want to put it down for a number of, let's say 6 months or 1 year, and then we'll be able to do the calculation for you as and when your property starts growing.
Okay.
So with the executive one, the executive asset, you should be able to own properties within a minimum of 10, 20 above.
Okay.
With that one, you control a larger part of the sales. That is to say, let's say for a year, if you want to lease it out, if you want to sell it out, you control the price by giving me a price quote. I want my property to be sold at this much or that much. So that makes you to be in charge.
Okay.
Yes.
This is not something that is common, especially with the interactions I've had with previous land companies.
All right, so that makes us to be unique in the business.
That's what I noticed.
We are the pace setters. Yes, we are.
Interesting. How long has Beverly Land Investment been in business?
We've been in business for the past 7 years and still counting.
Wow.
Yes.
So, Miss Lillian, what would be
darling.
some of the procedures that somebody has to go through if they want to acquire a land? Because I don't think it's individualistic, is it?
It depends on the client that is coming. As I said earlier, we deal in clients who have the sole interest to do business. That is corporate bodies, business-oriented people, etc. So what we normally do is, if you come to us with that idea, what we normally do, we take you to the site, any of the sites that you've expressed interest, and then we will be able to help you have a first-hand look at the properties you want to invest in. Then we'll be able to tell the number of acres you are buying. So that is exactly how the business starts.
And this number of acres must be above 5 acres and above.
Yeah, the 5 acres fall under the fixed asset, between 5 and 10. So if you buy 5, if you buy 8, if you buy 10, you are within that range.
Okay.
And then with the executive asset, that is where you'll be able to control the pricing on the property after a stipulated number of period.
You have mentioned a couple of places where your lands are located.
Yes.
So all these places have the same offering, or there are some that are for residential properties?
All right, so we have some that are going for residential, and then others who are going for multi-purpose businesses.
Okay.
Yes. So when you say multi-purpose, it means you can equally use it for residential and then commercial.
Okay. Where are some of the places where you have residential?
Well, the locations that I mentioned earlier, Pram, Yes, we have parts. We've already labeled the places.
Okay.
So when you come in, tell the exact description of what the client wants, we will be able to show you exactly where you fall.
Okay.
Yes.
There are so many people who are offering similar thing, even though you have a bit of an advanced service offering. What are some of the things that you bring to the table that will make a viewer, for example, say, oh, I think I would go upon all that I've seen on this show. I think I would like to go with Beverly Land Investment to see their properties. What are the special things you come to the table?
All right, so when you talk about investments, we all know exactly what is in for it.
Yeah.
So, lands, it always appreciates. It doesn't depreciate. Yeah. So it's about the number of whatever you want to invest that will be able to accrue an interest, an appreciable one, of course, for the period that you want, of which you'll be able to earn the interest.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's say, for example, there's been other land offerings where they talk about free viewing, where they talk about land documentation being done for me. They talk about a lot of other things. They talk about cornerstones, etc. I'm wondering, what does Beverly Land Investment also come to the table with, which would make a viewer say, I think I would want to check out their land?
All right, so with the packages, we equally offer the free site visitation. We offer the express documentation as well. Okay. And then the corner walls, that is the corner plate that are erected at the four corners of the plot, we equally give the same as well. And then there are other ones too. When you come to the office, we'll be able to give it to you.
How is someone able to tell or confirm that dealing with Beverly Land Investment is a legit investment?
All right, so before you make a purchase, we'll give you the site plan of which you take to the Lands Commission. That is the abled body in Ghana regulating lands. Okay. So you'll be able to go to the Lands Commission, you go straight to the Survey and Mapping Department, where you'll be able to cross-check if whatever that I have discussed with you pertaining to the sale of the property is either true or not.
Okay.
Yes.
One other thing I'm curious about, if somebody wants to invest in the acres sizes of land, is it something that they can buy outright, or it's an investment where they need to be putting in something every now and then till the time frame is due?
All right, so these are packages that when you come to the office, we'll be able to discuss with you per what the client is bringing on board. That is exactly what we'll be able to give you. So if you want a cash outright payment, I'll give it to you at a discount rate.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Does that mean if, let's say, somebody purchases the land and they want to resell it, they can resell it to anyone, or they have to resell it back to Beverly Land Investment?
They should be able to, since I am their rep, they should be able to get it back to me. They should liaise with me to be able to get a good market for their property.
Okay.
Yes, that is why I'm there.
Okay, that's interesting. Thank you very much. How can someone contact you if they need to make more inquiries or purchase land?
Our office is open 24/7 to the general public. We work from Mondays to Saturdays, including holidays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But on weekends and holidays, we come at 8 and then we close at 3.
Okay.
To be able to reach out to the business-oriented people who work from Monday to Friday.
Okay. Yes. How can somebody contact you?
All right, so with our numbers, you can equally reach us on 054 34 25 995. 054 34 25 995. The second number is 027 166 4449. Okay. The number again, 027 166 4449.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Lillian.
Most welcome.
I think this was definitely educative for anybody who is interested in land. Guys, that was an amazing interview with Miss Lillian Anobil, the sales manager for Beverly Land Investment. I mean, if you are interested in buying land for commercial use, if you're a company, if you're an individual, for private use as well, this is the right place to go. Like I already said in my initial statement, Sweet Home TV is only interested in dealing with legit companies, and this is definitely one of those. Don't go anywhere because we are moving right into the feature segments. Stay tuned.